Good morning. Welcome back or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. It's day 9 of EMBER, and I was dwelling on that thing that I said yesterday, which was how to allow yourself to be met by your practice. You know, how to let the practice in or to let yourself out. You know, which way is it? You know, is it that we you know, where is in me, I feel that gap sometimes, you know, that I can be doing something but not really being in that moment. And so I was thinking about it yesterday as I wandered through my day, as I, you know, worked and connected and did different things. I was dwelling on, am I here? Am I allowing myself to be responsive and in my body as I am in this moment in my life? And so it was a really interesting question. So great. So welcome. Nice. We shall move. We shall, you know, connect. And so come, lie on the floor and let's do our thing. Welcome. Nice. There's something about the pacing of EMBER that I'm really enjoying. Something about this kind of let yourself land. This feeling of I have no expectation of where this should go, which is really very nice. Rock and settle. Find your body on the floor. Have a feeling of, you know, really finding this moment in you. And, you know, as I feel, I'm not only sensing the physical sensations of landing, but I'm allowing myself to feel the emotional sense of landing, or the tones and textures of me as I land. Drop both knees down to the right. You know, and as I do this, it's like often, you know, the first thing is like a whoosh of teariness that often comes to me. And it's not that that's the only thing there, but often that's the first thing there. And then when I settle, there's loads more, you know. So maybe notice for you, what's the first thing that whooshes upon you? Back up to center, drop your knees down towards the left. And again, that whoosh of teariness. And I think maybe that's why I don't let it out so much, you know. So how do I make it safe for me to feel this whoosh, and then all the other things that will then arrive afterwards? And just feel that, you know, notice that in yourself. And just begin to rock your knees from side to side. And now, as it's like that which floats just on the surface of my ocean is a teariness. And now I'm in this much more deeper, I feel, yeah, I'm down in the seaweed of me. So as you rock your knees from side to side, just get a sense of what is it like in the felt sense, in the emotional sense, in being met by this moment, being present in this moment. What is happening in your body? Like how, for me, there's like a sense of vulnerability to turn up and really be real for myself, even, here on TV, but also just in general. I don't think it's a thing that is, I think there's a certain resilience and resource that is needed to be really present. So come back to center. Let's find that resource. So as you lie here, where's that sense of wellness in your body? So just track a place, find a place in this moment that just feels really simple and ready and able. So the soles of my feet feel really ready and able and very simple and very steady on the floor. So find your place, find something in this moment that feels able. Nice. How wonderful. So bring your right arm long beside your ear so that it's stretched up long towards the wall above your head. And then bring both ankles together, both knees together, and roll over onto your right side. And so I'm lying on my right side. My left hand has landed on the floor just in front of my chest. I'm going to bring my knees up so that my knees are at a 90-degree angle from my hips. And then my calves are at a 90-degree angle to my thighs. So it's a 90-90. So I'm like a really perfect 90-90 zigzag in my body. Left hand is scaffolding, so push the left hand firmly into the floor. You'll see another 90-degree angle there. So there's the 90-degree angle in your wrist, and then there's the 90-degree angle in your elbow, and then there's also one in your shoulder. So it's all these amazing angles that are happening in our bodies right now. I just feel that. So right side is resting on the floor, left hand is on the floor. Draw your left knee up and touch it to your left elbow. And just pause there. So now we're squeezing deeply into the flexor of the front of the hip. And even round your back a little bit. So it's like your nose is trying to come towards your forearm and you're scooping through the back of the body. So it's like the front of the body is moving towards the back. It's like you're doing a cat pose. Nice. And then keeping your knee bent, slowly bring your left foot behind you so that you're pointing towards the wall behind you, and just pause there and feel how your whole body has opened. It's like your chest has lengthened, your spine has lengthened, the front of your hip has opened. There's a sense of length through the front of your body. My head is lifted, my eyes have lifted, everything is opening. And then draw your left knee forward, bring it to your left elbow. Feel how everything's rounding forward, rounding in. Yeah, I feel this sense of, even my face changes as I do this. So sweep your left foot back. Feel that opening. And then draw your left knee forward. Feel that rounding, that cocooning in. Left foot back. Opening, really leaning into the front of your belly, feeling that length. I feel length through everything down the front of me. It's like from my eyebrows to my knee, I feel a sense of connection. Knee forward, and then foot back. And just begin to find a sense of rhythm where you're connecting your spine. So close your eyes maybe and just feel the cat pose. So rounding your back, tuck your chin under, arching your back, lengthen through your chest. Rounding your back, tuck your chin under, arching, lengthen through the chest. One more time. Round your back, tuck your chin under, arching, lengthening. Nice. Bring your knee back to center, but now you're going to lengthen your left leg long. So your left foot is reaching down so that from the top of your head all the way, or from your right hand all the way to your left foot, there's one straight line. And then try and go further. So as you go further, the right side of your waist is going to lift off the floor. And then bring the right side of your waist to the floor. So reach further with your left toes. Your waist lifts off the floor. And then push your waist back down into the floor. So reach with your toes down onto the floor with your waist. Reach into your toes and then down onto the floor with your waist. Nice. Both knees together. Reach your left hand as far forward as you can so your face is coming towards the floor. And then pull your left elbow back into lawnmower so that your elbow comes to the floor. Your face is still facing towards the right. Is that the right? That's the right. Reach your left hand forward so that your chest is coming flat to the floor. Pull your left elbow back, so you're rolling your elbow back and you're still facing the same. My eyes are fixed on a point as I do this. So I'm looking at I have a bottle that I need to order, and so I have it there as a reminder. I'm just looking at my bottle, reaching towards it, pulling back. And there's this amazing rolling across that right shoulder. I feel my right shoulder, right rib cage, being really massaged and changed by this deep roll that's happening. Nice. Come all the way back to center. Pause. Just feeling that through the whole of your body. There's different aspects happening. The right side feels really squished but massaged. Left side feels really open and expansive. Nice. Other side. So reach your left arm long beside your ear. Reach it towards the ceiling. I've changed sides so I don't have my back to you. Okay, bring your ankles and knees together. And roll over onto your left side. Lie on your left arm and have your right arm bent and your hand on the floor in front of your chest. Bring your knees up so they're at 90-90. And just shimmy around. So I'm feeling like I'm just on the edge of my mat, so I'm going to change so that I have a little bit more comfort through the left side of my body. Nice. So finding your comfort, find your position, feel like you're solid. Super. And then draw your right knee forward so it touches your right elbow. And maybe tuck your chin in and just feel the rounding forward. Maybe scoop through the back a little bit or scoop through the belly, widen through the back. And feel the feeling, what's this sensation? For me, it's like drawing the curtains or something, it's like this sense of in. Now slowly sweep that right foot back. And when it's all the way back, pause there. And it's like the lights come on. It's like pulling the curtains back, lights come on, daytime, the sun. It feels like whew, everything's open, lengthening. There's a sense of length through my face, my chin, my jaw, throat, deep belly, thigh. Nice. Rounding. Bring your elbow to your knee. No, knee to your elbow. Tuck your chin in. Feel that rounding in. Connect to it. And then sweep your foot back and create length through the whole front of your body. A sense of opening, lengthening, connecting. Nice. And then begin to slowly move. So elbow forward, rounding your back. Foot back, arching your back. So I have my eyes closed, so I really feel my spine. So closing your eyes means that you feel sensations more. Your eyes have so much information coming in through them. They really take over our sense of reality and our sense of perception, or what is there to be perceived. Whereas as soon as you close your eyes, suddenly all the other senses really come into play, come to the fore. Come to the fore? Yes, come to the fore. So how does that arch your back and round your back? And exaggerate the movement, arching, lengthening. I feel this opening. And then rounding, I'm tucking my chin in. Nice. So lengthen your right leg long so that there's a length from your left hand all the way down to your right foot. And then reach more with your right foot so that as you reach, it pulls my whole body with it. And my left side of my waist either lifts off the floor or gets lighter. And then pull the left side really deeply into the floor, like push it down. Reach with your toe. Let it take your whole pelvis and lift the left side of your waist off the floor with it. And then pull the left side of your waist into the floor. Reach with your toe. And then anchor down through the left side of your waist. One more time. Reach with your toes. And then anchor. Nice. Both knees on top of each other. Just pause. Super. So reach your right hand forward until your face is kind of moving towards the floor. Nice. And then pull your elbow back into lawnmower. So your elbow's bent and moving towards the floor behind you, but my eyes are still pointing in the same direction. The reason for the eye thing is that if you swing your head too much here, it's kind of a bit dizzying. So you're really using your eyes as orientation and as a guide for your vestibular system, actually. So that sense of as you perceive forward, your senses are forward. Whereas as soon as you start swinging your head, there's just too much information that'll happen. So right hand goes forward, right elbow goes back. Right hand goes forward, right elbow goes back. Nice, one more time. All right, hand goes forward. Feel that deep squish into the left rib cage on the floor. That sense of really being like ironed out or squished out through the side of your body. Nice. Come all the way back to center. Sorry. Pause. And just feel through your body. Can you let the practice meet you? Like, how are we changed by the practice or met by the practice? Nice. Bring your arms wide out to the side. Drop both knees to the left and then bring your right foot up so it tucks in behind your left knee. Bring your left hand down. You can either just have your elbow bent with your elbow resting on the floor so your hand is in front of your thigh as a contact point, as support, as kind of resource, or you straighten your arm and you allow the weight of your arm and even a little bit of a pull to be on the outside of the knee, and that will increase the stretch and create more dynamic in the pose. You can reach your right arm up and out to whatever point feels good for you. You can also close that arm in if it feels uncomfortable. So find your distance with your arms always, never forcing, always finding the deepest expression of wellness, which is sometimes so much softness rather than so much hardness. A practice of yoga that has connectivity to softness and strength is the way we're going, rather than only strength and only flexibility, which isn't real, So how do we be real and honor all the sensations of our body as they're happening? So as I lean into the outside of my knee on the left, right side of the knee, right knee on the left side, I'm reaching a bit deeper through that right arm. I'm really just finding a wonderful sense of length through my armpit and opening through the deep of my chest. Nice. Bend your right elbow. Bring your knee back to center. Both back to center. Pause. Shimmy yourself. Really finding the floor beneath you. Arms wide. Drop both knees down to the left. Oh, right, sorry, down to the right. And then bring your left foot up and tuck it in behind the right knee. Bring your right hand down, either elbow on the floor, hand on your knee, or arm is straight and you're connecting to the outside of your knee. You can reach that left arm up and out. And so it's quite interesting. I've been getting, loads of EMBER photos from you all, wonderful buds and all kinds of things. And then, Switzerland sent me a picture. And so Olive, I'm not quite sure how to say your name, sends this amazing picture of like duck footprints in the snow and the sense of like deep, deep cold. And yet, yeah, there's something so ready and waiting about the pictures. so alive and present. Just love it. So deepen in. Reach a bit more into that left arm. You can turn your head towards the left if you wish. You can deepen into that right knee. No, left knee. Nice. Come all the way back to center. And just squeeze both knees up onto your chest. Rock from side to side. Roll all the way over and come up into a seated position. So grab your tea towel. I'm just going to do a short practice with this. We still haven't moved on to the stick. I need to move on to the stick. We're going to move on to the stick tomorrow, I promise. Okay, so have your stick, mop, stick, broomstick, whatever it is that you have. Have your broomstick handy. So bring your feet so that they're, I suppose, around 3 feet apart. And just roll into your ankles. You know, leaning on your thighs or your shins, roll into your ankles. And then roll in the other direction. Nice. Bend your right knee in. Turn your foot so you can see it. Stretch your leg long. Bend your left knee. Turn your foot so you can see it. Stretch your leg long. Bend your right knee. Bring both hands forward in front of you. Twist towards the right. Bring your left hand to your right knee. Bring your right hand behind you. And then even though you can't see your left foot, I want you to engage really strong down into that left foot. And then feel like you can get taller and lift through the spine. So Deirdre was saying that she really enjoyed the sailboat stretch. So you can do sailboat stretch here. So imagine that there's this ferocious embodied wind. A gale force coming from, it's like it's whooshing down from the wall behind you. And as a result, there's a sense of a lifting through the sailboat of the front of your chest. So you're rising and opening through your chest. And there's a sense of you're twisting all the time, but that's getting taller. It's this, I always feel it when I'm in a twist. Do you have the courage to deeply breathe and open your heart in a twist? Like, how would it be to expand into the breath as you twist? Keep connecting into that left foot. Bend your right elbow. Reach your right hand up towards the ceiling, lengthening up through the right arm, and then lean your right hand towards the left foot. Just slowly lean it a little bit towards the left foot. Bring your right elbow down in the direction of the floor. Reach your arm up and lean towards the left. Elbow down in the direction of the floor. We're doing a coordination through the spine as we do this. Lean towards the left. Last one. Elbow down in the direction of the floor. Straighten and down towards the left. Super. Back to center, both legs wide. Bend your left knee. Both arms forward in front of you. Twist towards the left. Bring your right hand to your left thigh, foot, knee. I'm holding on to my knee, but see what's right for you. Left hand behind you. And again, even though you can't see your right foot, engage down into it. And then feel that sense of the lift of your spine, the opening into the chest, the courage to feel your breath in the deep of your twist, to feel your heart in the deep of a twist. Years ago, my teacher used to say that twisting was the ability to see both sides of a story. And, and I was thinking about it there recently, that I think twisting for me, and I think it's always a personal journey more so than this is what it always is and this is what this pose is doing. But for me, it really is that sense of, can I be under pressure and find resource and space within it? Can I deeply expand into spaciousness within the confines of a restricted space? Can I find my ground in the intensity? Nice. Bend your left elbow, reach your left hand up, and then deeply dive towards the right foot with your left hand. And then bring your elbow down in the direction of the floor. I'm going over time. I'm so sorry. Reach your hand up, reach down towards the right foot, elbow down. One more time, reaching towards the right foot and down. Super. Wonderful. Come lie on the floor. So set yourself up. You know the rule, not the rule, the rigmarole. So set yourself up, whatever way you do. And then find a way to shimmy, unpack yourself, really like connect to the floor in a really dynamic, wiggly, snaky way, so that you're really purposeful in how you're placing your body down, kind of wiggling your pelvis, wiggling your shoulders, unpacking your arms and letting them be like waves of length that happen out through the torso. Neck is lengthening. And then when you find enough space, enough comfort, just let that settle. So for some of you, the pause is very easy to do. So stopping and connecting in stillness is something that really resonates with you. So if that's your truth, then just begin to deepen into the stillness, into the pause. If your mind is still moving and that pausing is a full place for you, then create that wave of contraction and then deep relaxation we were talking about yesterday and the day before, that we did all the way through oak. I think we did maybe embody. We did progressive relaxation. And so just send that wave, contract, relax deeply, contract, relax deeply, and just see, which meditation is yours. Remembering to really find your navel, find your belly in the deep of this. I'm resting my hands around my navel, really deepening in. Settling, dropping, deepening. Got a lovely text off Mihal yesterday out on the Aran Islands. I love all these different places that we all are. Switzerland, Austria, Germany, England, America, the Aran Islands, Furbo, Dublin, Kerry, Sligo, Athlone, just all over, all these Loughrea, Athenry, all these amazing sparks of our tribe that are all connected like some kind of amazing spider web of practice. So please do text me, send me your photos, 4 photos of this time, this deep, deep winter time, and the signs and the the way nature is right now. There is always something that's showing the life within nature. Nature's never dead. You know, there's always something alive, that deep ember of the year. So even if it is the ducks waddling around in the snow, that's aliveness, and that's a sense of, you know, those ducks are getting ready for, you know, in a few weeks' time, it will be laying season, and then suddenly you've got ducklings and everything. So if you're staying there for the day, isn't that wonderful? If you're traveling off on your day, then that's also wonderful. And yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for allowing your practice to meet you, to really connect into this moment in your body, this moment in you, this deeply personal inner space that is you. Thanks so much. I really love being here. So great. Ciao, ciao. Slán, slán. Bye.